everybody, this is Ken. I am back with another accessory, and this is from Tesstudio. Tesstudio sent me this upgraded dashboard screen. Very similar to the one that I did have on my car. I had to take it out, that's why everything looks bare. Pretty much have it ready to go and hook up, and I'll show you that as well. But I wanted to not really show you a step-by-step, but you know me. I try to help as much as I can, especially for Intel owners, because it's so much easier in the AMD ones. And I love these screens because they are more square, more rectangular. I really like that. And they're not as tall. And that's the one I had. This one is a little bit bigger. The one that I had was the, I think, F8.8 screen. This new one compares to the F9 Pro. I've never reviewed the F9 Pro. Let's go ahead and get this open real quick so we won't make this video that long. And as you see, I have my car turned off already because I have my cables and stuff unplugged down there. So that's just pretty cool. We got a instruction manual. And if you want to install front camera, you can. It will not be in this video. I like this. They do show you the Intel system. I love it. All right, so look like we got the cables there. You can see the camera right here. Everything is in one. The AMD and the Intel. AMD power plug. And then you have the AMD CAN plug. Enter mainframe power plug. It says enter, not Intel. So they probably misspelled that. But this is all I'm going to need, and I'm going to have to make it look really nice. This is the little bracket that I will attach to my dashboard to keep it more secured. The guide so I can make sure that it is in there correctly. It is much bigger. Some of those displays, they're taller, right? You know, a lot of displays, they blocked airflow. And some of them started incorporating the bottom part, but it wasn't adjustable. So these are my cables right here. I think it's going to be a pretty easy process. That's pretty much it. Let's get started. So I went on and first plugged in my Intel plug, the Inter. That was misspelled, I believe. Maybe it's Intel in another language. I have no idea. It didn't take long at all. I've become an expert at this, you know. When I do upgrade in the future in AMD, it'll be on the side. It'll be so much easier. But I plugged that into the computer, daisy chained my little accent light right here. And then this part is what I'm going to feed up through here and run over here to power the screen. That's it. I didn't turn on the car shortly after I plugged it up. It turned back on, which is fine. All of these excessive cables right here are AMD, which I will probably just put in like a, you know, put them all together, organized before I close up everything right here. All right, let's go ahead and get this screen attached to the actual dashboard. You just follow this little side right here, and I'm gonna put this guide on. And those three arrows are pretty much in between this spot. This section is for the steering wheel. Let's take my new unit, then put each through the hole. So I'm just flip it over here so I can get these through here correctly. Alright, so I got them through there. I have them all the way through, have them pretty much flush, and these right here will go right into where they need to go, I believe. You have those little things that went through there, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the bracket, and then I think we have to screw them in to secure this. And that's how it looks right now. Got the screws that they provided to me. They're very small little screws. Got me a little screwdriver. And all I'm going to do is put the bracket on, and it should match up with each one of those four that I showed you earlier. And all I'm going to have to first do is run this through all of them through here. Just like that. Each section now has a screw, and also I'll show you, they send you an extra one, so you still have one more. So if you lose one, you're okay. So now that screen is not going anywhere. I'm gonna just take this cable right here, which is these two, and this is the main thing because this is the power. I've already ran the cable from the glove box over here, and all I'm gonna do is a very faint click. Let's take these cables. So let's go ahead and twist them on, and let's see if the screen comes on as well. You see it? There it is right there. Now, I'm gonna try to get everything, get that part underneath. Once I got everything lined up, kind of press down on this a little bit to get that little part under the groove. It is some protection there that won't hurt this part of your dashboard as well. This baby, it's not going anywhere. Might lose some steering wheel real estate since I have still a round steering wheel, but people who have the yoke, they will probably love it. I still feel the air coming out of it. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good or not. You know, we're gonna see, but yeah, I'm happy. Let me play around with it some. Probably tomorrow I'll go through the menus and everything. See you later. All right, I had a little bit of time to mess with the screen. It looks really nice. I'm telling you, all these third parties who make these screens are getting way better. It's crystal clear. I have nothing to say about the resolution of the screen. It's really, really nice. Let's go ahead and just show you some stuff really quick. When you get in the car, when you put it in drive, you get that little notification like that. It's like driving forward. If I do back up as well, it'll show that, which is kind of nice, I would say. But if I hit there, go back up, it does that. So we'll turn the car off. So you have your PSI, of course. Then you have just little stats, you know, starting up, post startup, mileage. And then you have your energy consumption, settings, CarPlay, Android Auto, Miracast, which is for Android users, and CarPlay, which is cool. We won't be playing with all that in the video. You have your gears over here to the right, the current temperature, the current time. You have your miles per hour or kilometers, and you have how many miles you got left on your battery and your battery percentage. A very nice view of the detail of the car that you have. You can change it. I'll show you how each one of those look. Go to model right here in the middle. You have your different types. This is how the Model 3 Highland looks. What the Cybertruck looks like. That's the Cybertruck. That's how the Model Y, not the Juniper, just the regular Model Y. And then you see how the Juniper looks. Swipe down like this, really nice. All of these buttons do work. You can precondition. You can a quick toggle for CarPlay. Current time, it'll show you like a big current time right there as well. SWC is a steering wheel control. You have your Bluetooth, all of your doors right here, and even the seating. Then right here you have for your sound volume of this unit, and you have brightness level. Very detailed on each car model, and of course you can change the colors on that as well. Let's go back. So up here, Bluetooth connections, hi car, which is I think Huawei cars, you can connect to the Wi-Fi, all of that. General, you have your temperature, of course, speed limit, general or America, language, English. Hourly system, you can do 24 hours or 12 hours. Audio output, loudspeaker or Bluetooth. Of course, language. Over here, time zone. Atmos is tire pressure, PSI or bar. This definitely gives me more settings and more UI screens for each model. Of course, display, UI title, UI 1, 2, 3. Display mode, light, dark, or auto. Rainbow mode I have turned off. Mobile internet, you can do it full screen or half screen. Front cam, you can use it or not, which I don't have it hooked up, so of course I can't use it. Software, I did download a version of the software. I just wanted to test it out. Usually when you get units like this, they have updates. But each mode just sitting here, I'll show you. So UI 1, you saw how that looks sitting here. UI 2 is just like a darker screen. I don't really like that in the day. It looks good, but it's my least favorite. The consumption on the left, that's permanent, I believe. Yeah. UI 3 just sitting in the car. It's pretty much the same with just the complications to the right and your miles per hour, speed limit, seatbelt status. Really like that. CarPlay, I don't know if I got CarPlay hooked up. Let me turn on CarPlay and see if it'll just boot up here. Just like that, really fast. Nice high def CarPlay screen. But we don't have to go through that. Everybody knows what CarPlay is. So of course this has the blind spot monitoring. It lets you know that a car is in your blind spot, and then it will display a car in that respective lane, which is cool. And of course, if you turn on your turn signal, there's a car still in your blind spot. That orange on each side will turn red. The visualization of the car in red as well. One thing I need to show you as well, if you're not paying attention, you get like that nag, and then on your screen it'll like turn blue. Well, this will show you the red hands. So it'll be the red hands, it'll just pop up kind of like in the middle, just to let you know like, hey, pay attention. Tesstudio is always running specials on things. I don't know if their special will be on it, or you can use my code. This was sent to me totally free. I just wanted to try to save people money. There's a little tab right here. Okay, that tab is a screen protector, but there was a protector on top of it. So if you buy this unit, make sure you just take the first part off, but keep this part on so you can protect your screen from scratches, anything like that, especially when you wipe it down. And last but not least, I don't want to close a video without talking about the included vents, and adjustable vents at that. I think that's nice. They help, or at least I have some airflow coming in. I wish that they would go up a little bit more, but they're kind of stuck right there, but they definitely will adjust down and then back to the middle. I thought they would adjust up a little bit. Also, for people who have the regular steering wheel on your car, you're probably gonna have to raise up your steering wheel more to get more visual. But if you have a yoke, don't worry about it. If you have any questions, please let me know. This is Ken. I'll see you in the next video.